the Thursday edition of Kababayan LA. We are being joined by Kira and Solaris. There's three of you, right? But only two today joining us. You've seen them before. They gave us horoscopes and predictions for the Chinese year of the dragon. And today they are back to talk to us about mystic cleansing. Because, you know, spring, we clean, but we don't just clean the outside, we clean the inside as well. And earlier we talked about mystic cleansing and why it's important. You gave us some tips. If you missed all that, catch us on YouTube, youtube.com/Kababayan LA18. These ladies are also hosting their own radio program. We're going to be talking about that later on in the show as well. But for now, additional tips, okay? It says here, rose essence, facial toner, or perfumes for people looking for love. Why is that?
Rose oil has the highest vibration, or the most beautiful energy attractive qualities to it. So if you put rose oil in your bath, on your wrist as perfume, or even on the back of your neck, it will actually be able to attract or radiate love to you.
Okay, is it the correct and the proper and the right kind of love that we're attracting, or is there a possibility that, you know, not so good kind of love might enter our lives as well?
It depends on your intention.
There's a different oil if you're looking more for passion. That would be patchouli. So patchouli oil would attract more sexual attraction, whereas rose oil is more of the higher consciousness of love energy.
Okay, so that's not just for those looking for a partner, wife, husband. It's not just for that. Okay, there's a different kind of love that you're attracting as well. Yeah. So rose quartz, it says here, for women that are looking for love. Is it just for women?
It works for men too.
It works for, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
A lot of men wear necklaces that have rose quartz encrusted in that, or a mala, where if they meditate with rose quartz, it will help attract that to them as well.
And I've heard of this before. Some people carry rose quartz in their pocket, but it says here, this is the first time I'm hearing this, that it's more powerful if it's touching your skin. Why is that?
You feel the energy and vibration of earth more acutely when it's touching your skin.
And when you do these things, I mean, how instant are the results? Can that be measured?
I would say it can vary based on the person and their life experiences, how positive they're thinking. If you're carrying rose quartz, but you're still thinking, oh, I'm not attractive, I'm not going to attract anybody, I look fat today, that's not going to be in alignment to the energy you're trying to put out there.
Frankly, if you're working on relationships in any situation, with self-help books, with therapy, with anything that you feel is helpful, like a support group, and you're wearing the rose quartz, then the rose quartz is amplified because you're doing the inner work and the outer work simultaneously.
And also with anything, you were saying that earlier, it starts with the mind. Because I've had a feng shui lady also here before, a good friend of mine, Feilani, and she also says that you're not just rearranging furniture. When you do that, you also have to have the intention for something. And so everything starts with the mind, right?
Absolutely. And thinking about rose quartz and thinking about rose petals can sometimes be just as effective as wearing them. You don't have to spend money. In fact, I do a lot of things with beauty on a budget. For instance, if I want to blush, I don't have to put blush on. I can just bite my lip and think of something naughty, and I start to blush. So I blush a lot.
Ah, okay. Because you're constantly thinking of something naughty. But see, that is why when everything starts with the mind, it is important to calm the mind, because usually the mind can be very anxious, overworking, overworked, and so at the end of the day, especially when you've been through a stressful day, you say here that you take a lavender bath. Or lavender tea. I love lavender.
Oh, lavender is beautiful. It's great to drink it as a tea because it does get inside your body, and it's really beautiful as a bath. It's very calming, very relaxing.
And the opposite of calming and relaxing, when you're out and about, you know, painting the town red, going to a club, there is something that's very interesting here. It says if you're going out for the night and you're going to a crowded place, you have to put a rose oil on the back of your neck. I think you mentioned that earlier. What is the significance of that?
The reason why is because if you're going into a crowded place, you can absorb other people's energy, and it can be very intense and strong. So if you put rose oil on the back of your neck, it will prevent you from absorbing their energy.
Ah, why is that?
It's like a protection. It's like, you know, you have a cross. You know, in Catholic religions, they have a cross, or Christian religions. It's about the same effect. It creates a barrier.
Oh, okay. And I also heard that sometimes because of energies, and we're talking about energies now, when you get a massage, because I love getting massages, the energy of that person giving the massage gets transferred to you? Is that
That is always possible. It depends on how much you protect yourself. It's helpful to go to someone you trust.
Oh, okay.
It does make a difference.
When you say protect yourself, why? What can happen to us?
If the other person is depressed or in a negative emotional state, an empathic person like yourself could absorb their emotions, and then you might not know why you feel so sad, but you're actually picking up on the energy of the other person.
Wow, very interesting. It's always interesting when you ladies are here because you talk about different things, and these are things that we don't normally talk about. We're not taught this. And so if you want more information, that's the information on the screen at the website, Zodiac Girls, and you have information about your radio program on that site as well, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. We hope to have you back.
Thank
Fashion
you.
forecast.
Thanks for having us.
All right, more power to both of you.
Thank
We'll be back meeting our brand new Kababayan performer for today. You will be blown away by her music, but also very funny stories. Don't go away.